Hello, everybody. Hey, it's Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards, day number 2 of year number 2. So it is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024, at 6:30 a.m. And so it is Tobacco Tuesday, people, on Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Tobacco Tuesday. Don't forget to set your setting to 1.25 if I speak too slow or higher. And we're going to show you some tobacco mini cards today. If you know anyone who like this stuff, please send them my way. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 so that I could do a contest. And so today I'm going to kind of do an update, some random tobacco minis, because they were stuff that was with the other boxes that I recently showed and were not included in the other ones because I didn't know that they were there, basically. So I have some Panini Golden Age, some Goodwin, and a special preview of some other cards that we're going to get to. Maybe I'll do that on Minor League Monday. All right, folks. Just once again, I want to show the recent pickup. 2006 Alex Rodriguez from Allen and Ginter. Important thing about this card, it is original Topps Allen and Ginter, because these ones were made for that Hawaii Trade Conference there in February, March 2006, because the official set didn't come out till August of 2006. So these are the very first cards that Topps made of Allen and Ginter's to preview the product. And so they're a little more cardboardy on the back, a little fuzzier, but that's how they are. And it was, I believe, a 6-card set, 6 or 8, and it did have like one surfer, and the other ones were baseball. So I want to say this, like 4 baseball players, a surfer, and maybe somebody from Topps or a politician or something like that. But that's super cool. So now I have an official original Topps Allen and Ginter card. Alright, and we are going to do some of these Panini Golden Age. These ones are from 2014. They were in order, but I kind of mixed them up just a little bit to show you just some of the variations of the same people. So we'll start off with MLK Jr., Martin Luther King Jr., and this is the 2014 design. Just recently did the Paninis. If you want to go back and take a look at the 2013, which is probably the majority of what I have. But there's a mono, a green mono back. So Turkish blend cigarettes. So there you go, Tobacco Card Tuesday. And I don't know if the 200 portraits is the Panini Golden Age set, or if that's just mimicking the old tobacco cards. But there you go, 2014 Panini Golden Age. So that's pretty nice. And then we have another MLK Jr., and that's on the blue mono back. So I believe that the blue is the more rare, but I'd have to look that up. I just put this stuff together. Got home last night, people, because I'd stayed up, did those videos for my 1-year anniversary, and I'd been up since like 5 at night and had to go through I stayed up all night, did those videos, went to work, came home after picking up something to eat. We ate, we started watching the new Bob's Burgers that was on Hulu, and I made it to the last 2 minutes and fell asleep. Woke up. We were going to start watching the rest of the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes that we started the day before, and I was too tired, so I went to bed. But then I woke up, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've been laying there since then. So just decided to get up and do this before I have to get ready for work. Alright, so long story, sorry people. Alright, here we go, baseball, Eddie Plank. So Eddie Plank on the Hindu, red, with the Hall of Fame logo there. So that's pretty cool. Card number 14, Eddie Plank. We also have another Eddie Plank, and that is going to be on the brown Hindu. So I believe, I would guess that the reds are a little rarer because I tend to see more of the brown, I believe. So there we go. Alright, then we have football. So hey Rob, it's Gerald Ford. You know I like it when you show football cards. Oh boy, I used to play football for Michigan, I think, but I got too many concussions falling up the stairs on Air Force One. But at least I'm not like Brandon. So, alright. Hindu. No offense, anybody. Just having fun. NFL. So I guess they had the license then. So, Ernie Nevers. Red Hindu back. Alright, then here's one of their non-sports. Model T Ford. So, much like the old tobacco cards, showing you things of importance and interest. So the Model T, that's a fancy one, kind of limo seating there. The brown Hindu back, number 21. All right, Jerry West, we got his autograph out of the Sports Kings, the Sport Kings hobby box. I believe it was Jerry West, and they had the NBA logos too. Sorry, people, had to hiccup Lakers. Oh, and I said Warriors in that video when I opened it, so my bad. Sundance Kid, so from Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So he was alive long enough to get his picture taken. On the mono, blue. Mono blue. Card number 6. And then we have William Randolph Hearst. So media mogul. Blue. Card 47. So whoever your next president is going to be President 47. Alright, then we have Patsy Cline. The great Patsy Cline, country singer. Most famous for singing the song written by Willie Nelson, Crazy. So, Patsy Cline. I believe she died in a tragic car accident, relatively young. If you don't know her, check her out. Great voice. Alright, and back to baseball, people. So there you go, Steve Yeager. So you'll get some of these less popular. I don't mean it. I'm not saying that he's not good or a star, just not, like your typical Yogi Berra, Joe DiMaggio kinds in these golden age, which is cool because when's the last time this guy had a card? And so, if you're a Steve Yeager fan or you're Steve Yeager, you're like, sure, that'd be great to be in another set. So I don't know anything about him other than it looks like he obviously they didn't have the license for baseball. Was a catcher for Los Angeles. So the Dodgers apparently. Alright, then I saved the best for last, people. Ty Cobb. I'm going to have to do my Ty Cobb special episode sometime this year. Hopefully sooner than later, but we'll see. And then I will need to kind of pick off all these Ty Cobb cards to kind of maybe show those with the special stuff that I have. And that's another Ty Cobb on the green mono. So there you go, Ty Cobb. Alright, now we're going to get back to some Goodwin champions that I didn't have with the other ones to show you. So I believe this one here, these are some short print things, people. This is a 2013, and this is Vinny Del Negro, but that's a canvas mini. So if you watched my Danica Patrick episodes in the past, or maybe my Andre Dawson's, the canvas, which has that textured card, and it looks, you know, you can see the Irish pennants here, all the little fuzz sticking off. So it's supposed to be like it was made of canvas, like a burlap kind of look. Maybe it was made in Kansas, I don't know. So beautiful cards. So these are like a super short print, or a short print. Skinny Vinny Del Negro, first team All ACC. Wow, 88. So the Wolf Pack, so that'd be North Carolina State. All right. And so, oh, Vanny, he got himself a canvas card, so you can see that. So it's got that canvas look. I don't think it's canvas. I think it's just the way they embossed the paper or the cardboard on that, and they just covered it up with some kind of stamped paper. I wonder if they did that before or after they printed the image. So that's pretty neat. So Goodwin, pretty nice stuff. Let's give you a comparison between Goodwin and Panini. These are around the same time, 2013 and 2014. And these Paninis have basically the same color as those early Goodwin champions as far as the borders go. Alright, now this guy was supposed to be a big deal, and it was one of the few that Goodwin champions actually got right at first, because they usually get a lot of prospects that you never hear of again. But in the 2020 set, they had the Wander Franco. Now he might have been in some earlier ones as well. So card number 80, but still not 100% sure what's going on with the old Wander Franco situation. But those are cool cards. That's a good looking card actually, with the landscape with that. How they flipped that thing on its side to the oval. So very cool. Like I said, it's very 27 Allen and Ginter's-esque. So they did a good job on those. And then of course their short prints and Goodwin champions are the Goudies. Not the Goudie size, but the Tobacco Mini Goudies. They do full-size Goudies too, but then they had the Goudie set, which was actually the gum-size cards in the 2000s, but that didn't last, which is basically what Sport Kings does now, is those kind of size cards, or very similar to like Cracker Jack size original. Alright, so LeBron James again. His Nike shirt there. Of course, I think LeBron's having some trouble right now because some of that P. Diddy stuff. But still, LeBron James. You can read about his stuff there. Alright, and then some really short print hits. And these are the wood cards. So it's just like a little shaved sheet that they stuck on the front of that. It's not like all wood card, but that's Mesut Ozil, soccer player, and that's the lumberjack. So they're not like numbered. I'm not sure what they're limited to, but the lumberjacks, it's cool. It's got that wood look on the back, but I believe just this part here is wood. Just like they would put a little wood on your dashboard. It's not like a chunk of wood. Alright, that is a Goodwin Champions Lumberjack. Is that, yeah, G14 2020 upper deck. So that's a pretty cool one. And for all the boys out there, oh boy, hey Rob, Bill wants to say something. Oh boy, Rob, you got yourself another card we're gonna like. I hope so. We sure do, people. And that is Stevie Wise. He's got a little girl with the name Stevie, like Stevie Nicks. But softball player Stevie Wise, got herself in Goodwin Champions. Now this I don't understand. You're going to create a wood card, super short print, and you're going to have bad centering. So I don't know, maybe that stuff's hard to work with. I don't know. I'd imagine they would have put that wood over the card and then printed it. Still pretty card. Pretty girl, Stevie Wise. She's wise enough to stay away from me. And most of you guys, unless you're the guy that's actually seeing her. Alright? Well, you know, never mind. Number 22, so, that's interesting. So these are both 2021s. Yeah, they're both 2021. And for whatever reason, this one here says G14. And this one, it's missing the G. So I don't know if that's a printing plate issue. Maybe somebody who did the printing plate forgot it, unless that's a different kind of short print, you know. Maybe the G's rarer or something like that. But pretty Stevie Wise. So pretty cool stuff, people. So there's some more Goodwin Champion short prints and stuff that I never got to. And so people, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little preview of some stuff to come. Like I've been showing this Mike Trout Obak from the National. So Obak is back. Obak is Obak. And this one here is the Mike Trout prospect card from 2010. So the second set of Obaks. This one came only at the National. They do have this card in the base set, but it would have the normal back, and so this is the rare National prospect card of his. But I'm a big fan of TriStar Obak, and we have a bunch of TriStar Obaks when I moved here. The local card shops, LCS's, had a bunch of blasters, and I basically bought them off. Never pulled an autograph or anything because I think really it must have been a hobby only, or it was so hard to pull one out of a blaster. But I had a lot of fun opening the Obaks. They also did football for sure. I don't know, they may have done basketball as well, but they do have football, and I did buy a few packs of that stuff. But we're going to show you a little preview of some Obaks, and I believe these might be some short prints. Yeah, so just to give you these, this is why this stuff was with these, is because I had top loaded way back when all the short print stuff, or things that I thought were going to be valuable to protect them. So, and I did show you the and my favorite cards from the year, the Joe Bauman printing plate that I got. I don't know where it's at right now, but here are some of the other short prints. So obviously that's a short print, the printing plate's a short print. I do have some more. They might be in the binder, but we're just going to give you a little taste of what's to come from the beautiful Obak. And you could technically consider these like a minor league set, because Obak used to be, the original Obaks, 1909, 10, and 11 were all like the PCL in the Northwest League, and so that was considered the minor leagues, different than the AAA is now. It was basically the major leagues of the West Coast, but not considered as high. It's almost like Japanese baseball or Korean, but still, nevertheless, they're considered minor. So what they would do is take stars from the past and show them in their minor league uniforms, like say Ryan Sandberg, or they would get prospects like Michael, Giancarlo Stanton, and those guys, and show them as prospects like Mike Trout there. And so what we have here is Stratton playing for Sherman, and Monty Stratton, Sherman Twins, East Texas League, MILB, so minor league legends and heroes. So we're getting a little minor league Monday on Tuesday. And as you can see down there at the bottom, it's 19 of 25. So the greenback, as opposed to the normal, is kind of a bluish black. Alright, so the greenback. And then sometimes on these Obaks, you got to look for that square will encase that 33, or there'll be a circle around it. And those are different kinds of short prints as well. So there you go. And then there's a whole movie about this stuff. These guys, Patel and Singh, GCL Pirates. So they did like a TV show in India where they were trying to find people to play baseball from India because they have cricket players out there. And so they were on the search for pitchers. And these two guys, I think, won that game show or whatever, and came to America to be pitchers because they were high-speed bowlers, I guess, at old cricket. And that is 6 of 25 on the greenback there. Number 63. And if I didn't say, this is the 2009. So Dinesh Kumar Patel and Rinku Singh. I think one of them played for a while in the minors, but there you can read about it. The little game show information down here. Well, needless to say, I got to wrap this up so I can go take a shower and go to work. Francis Scott Key, guy who wrote the national anthem, poet laureate, and he's 14 of 50. So that is a kind of a black ink back, number 51. So you can read about old Francis Scott Key, 1918 World Series and all that. Must have been when they played it the first time. All right, Francis Scott Key. And to wrap this up, the special episode, people, of course, going to have to do with my Cubbies. So William Wrigley, industrialist. Let's see if this is Junior, so he took over the team from his dad that Wrigley Field is named after, I believe. Oh no, this is him. And they're talking about how he had a Wrigley Field, basically the field design built in Los Angeles for the PCL Angels, and the Cubs used to train there, I believe, in the off season. You know, the spring training was at LA's Wrigley Field, and that is 25 of 50. And Wrigley Field, both of them were named for him. So there you go, people. A little Cubs action, even though we got eliminated this year, but still pretty cool. Short printed cards. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.